Hello everyone, it's UrPeaceKeeper, and it's time for live stream number 10? It is 10. Well, we've hit the big 1-0. Sorry for the delay in getting the stream up. I was on a phone call that I couldn't just hang up on, so we're about 5 minutes late here, but we are going to go ahead and we're going to run an extra 5 minutes, so fret not, you will get your playtime. You can see I posted up a new stream schedule. I've yet to actually update it on the Discord server, so I will get that updated as soon as we get done here. So just hang in there and I will get that updated. As you can see, our next live stream after this is going to be February 1st, 2018. So that's our next one, and it's going to continue on the same days. So it's going to be, the next one is on a Thursday, then it goes Tuesday, then Saturdays, then Thursday, then Tuesday, then Saturday. So it's Thursday the 1st, Tuesday the 6th, and Saturday the 10th. So those are our upcoming streams. Let's kick it on over to our port. So I am back once again in this absolutely lovely port now with none other than the Yoy Yang. And we're going to kick this off with the Yoy Yang. This is going to be my first battle in it. So you guys are literally witnessing, like, numero uno. So, just quick methodology here on terms of the, overall play style on how I have them set up. Basically, I have them set up like a torpedo boat. In fact, my captain skills are set up exactly for that, because this thing has those deep water torpedoes, and let's be honest, deep water torpedoes are where it's at on this boat. Let me make sure I got... Oh, don't have all my flags on. It would be a bad idea to go into battle without all my flags on. Welcome, everyone. Landon, I will be playing Montana tonight, don't worry. It pretty much happens every stream. It's kind of a go-to. Has anyone else's UI been really lagging lately? Like, it seems like it's gotten worse. For me, anyway. Maybe it's this port mod, I don't know. Okay, we got camo, we got flags. Let's rock the Yoy Yang! Hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Looks a lot like a gearing. There's a good reason why it looks like a gearing. Yeah, so the reason why it looks like a gearing is because it's an Alan M. Sumner class, which was basically, let's take the Fletcher and make it look like a gearing. That's basically what happened. I mean, that's basically how it was. So, yes, I can try and post the stream schedule to my YouTube page under the About tab. I will have to look into that after we get done with the stream here, so. And yes, it is absolutely wonderful to see such a wide variety of people that are watching the stream and playing the game. It's awesome. Alright. I wonder what the horn on this thing sounds like. Usually destroyer horns sound really goofy. Like the Ernst Gade battle that I had last stream. And it was like... it sounds like a trade, literally. Hello, welcome everybody! Welcome. If you guys are just joining in, welcome. Already located. Lots of battleships, lots of cruisers. What I've noticed so far with the Pan-Asian destroyers is that they really reward good positioning, and the lack of being able to really do damage to, to other destroyers with your torpedoes means it's always it's always a bit of a risk, like when you get into caps, and I always treat capping with these things like I would cap with the Japanese destroyer, even though they have really good guns. And I would like, I would actually really like to point out that I am running smoke. and not radar. So, whoa. Hello from the United States to Australia and Germany and the UK and everywhere else that everybody's coming from. Hopefully the guys in Europe, this is a little bit. I realize it's like midnight to 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. depending on how far east you are. So I appreciate you guys showing up. Hopefully these Saturday ones are a little bit more accessible to you guys as opposed to the ones during the week. I know it can be kind of hard to jump in. Oh, yeah. The horn sounds goofy. Who would have thunk? Yes. Indy, Neptune. Oh, there's STW. Huh. So the Neptune is coming to a slowdown. Oh, good. These torpedoes do go that far. I had to think about it for a minute. I'm like, oh, yeah. We got plenty of range. And nobody is really contesting the cap, so... Well... Oh, now they're contesting the cap. Boy, ain't that something. I am 99.9... Oh, back up, Neptune. No! Dang it. See, this is what happens when radar cruisers ruin your day. Like, I appreciate it, but I would have killed him. Well, alright. Well, we got the cap anyway. That means we're going to traverse our guns the other way. Oh, we still got a torpedo hit on something. 3 torpedo hits on something. Well, I wonder what this could be, eh? Whatever it is. Oh, it was a Hindenburg. Hey, buddy. See, I'm liking these torpedoes are extremely trolly. Like, oh, you thought that you were going to do a lot of going to be useful there? No. Oh, and then we got Iran Marksman too. Is there another STWer hanging in around here? Nope, that would be it. With that Fletcher here, this could be dangerous, but we're going to do it anyway. That Conqueror, I think, is actually going to be easier to hit. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to launch at him. And since largely no issues here, we'll just go ahead and engage. See if we can't. Gotta be careful. Mr. Fletcher has torpedoes. And if I were him, I would have launched him at something. I don't know what, but I would have launched something. So let's get to rolling. Let's get out of the smoke now, because we can guarantee you that there is going to be lots of pain inbound if we're not careful. And I want to see where that Conqueror is at, if he made it all the way over there or not. I don't think he did. He slowed down. That cheeky jerk. Well, fine then. Oh, we got people from Romania now here? Sweet! Welcome. Oh, hey, that's a Des Moines. So... Yep, knew that was coming. Now the key is just to run away without dying. Oh, hey, it helps to aim. Oh, real? And our torpedoes are back up. All good signs. Des Memes is not keen on jumping into this fight, so... Well then. Be barely quiet. We're hunting rabbits. Question is can I get close enough to some of these battleships over here with this Khabarovsk being in the way? I don't know if I can or not. Yeah, this is reticle. Static number 9 is the in-game reticle name for this. It is a fantastic reticle. Would highly recommend it. Don't panic. It's just Des Moines radar. And with that Conqueror there. Okay. We should be running out of his radar range here pretty soon. We've not attracted the attention of anything except for a Khabarovsk, which, let's be honest, he's a jerk face. We knew that was coming. But now we need to, I don't know. What do we think is going to happen here with Mr. Iran? Yep, see, he's moving. We're going to get on a different flank here. We're going to... One, I'm going to hopefully continue to spot this Khabarovsk so that people will shoot at him. And what is Iran doing? Starting to turn out a little bit. We're going to hope that those hit, but let's be honest here. Yo-Yang is definitely an Allen M. Sumner, which is basically an upgraded Fletcher. Yes, I mean, it's a Fletcher in the sense that it's a Fletcher hull, but it has gearing guns. Gosh dang it, what is spotting my torpedoes? The nice part about the Allen M. Sumners are that, well, and the gearings, is that you have ridiculous freaking turret traverse. Ah, are we gonna get one? I don't think we're even gonna get that. Boo! Well, so long as the team continues to do work, I think we'll be okay. We're gonna just... You notice I'm not using my guns very often. What does that remind you of? It's not that they aren't good guns, it's just that, at this point, they don't know exactly where I'm at, nor will they really have a good idea until it's too late. And actually, if I wanted to be a real jerk, and we need to hurry up and run the other way here. Otherwise, we are going to get detected. And you can see I'm focusing on this Conqueror, but the reality is I probably should be focusing on both of them. 9 seconds. Let's get it rolling. Come on. Now we get to do my favorite thing. And we get to see how well he's paying attention, if he is at all. If he's not, he's dead. I'm 99% sure he's turning away already, which is fine. This thing has fantastic rate of fire, and it has a pretty dang good fire chance, too. I really should have launched those in hindsight at the Iowa. I think that would have been a much better use of my gunnery, but we're going to get kills regardless. Because lol, deep water torpedoes. Only gonna get one. That's better than none, and he's burning, so that tells me that the damage done is ooh. Got 48 seconds left on my smoke, and this thing just rains fire. Yes, he's getting pissed. But this ship with a speed boost and then with the engine module, which is how I have it set up, because it doesn't really need reload. It doesn't really, well, I have it set up with torpedo reload, but it doesn't need rudder shift, because it's a very quick rudder shift. This setup is very hard to hit in smoke. Plus, of course, the smoke runs out. And down he goes. Okay, now I got a Khabarovsk in my territory, so... Hey, buddy. See if we can't translate this into a kill. I'd like to think we can. We got the DPM advantage in the, switch to AP there in the hopes that we can do some more damage. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Give me the kill. Thank you. Jeez. Yep. Look at that. Good time to slam on the brakes. Oh. All right. Well, I would say that was definitely a very good start to this. Definitely karma. I would agree with that. Okay. Well, I'm definitely enjoying that. That was pretty fun. But all right, so let's keep forgetting that I need to take the French ships out of this. So let's just do that now. It was a bit of a scramble to get things ready. Okay, so we were going to go to... Somebody was asking for Montana. Let's roll out the Montana. And that nerfed credit earnings. Have they officially announced that they're going to nerf the credit earnings? Because, quite honestly, I don't feel like they did a... I don't feel like I'm making the same amount of money for the same game as I have been in the past. And that has me a touch upset, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody was asking earlier if I was going to redo the American cruiser line with the split. Yes, the answer to that is unequivocally yes. And I will also probably retouch on some of the ships that have been changed as well. You know, we're coming to the end of the number of lines that we have that I have not done yet. You know, like we have the Russian cruiser line. That's that's really about the only thing after the Pan-Asian DD and German DD line that I haven't done aside from carriers. And so that leaves, you know, the next two will probably end up being French battleships if they come out in time, which I would hope they would. French battleships, and then the Russian cruisers. And then it's like, well, now what? Well, then we got to go back and redo some things. You know, like the Colorado has changed. Iowa and Montana have changed, but it doesn't really change much. Yeah, I mean, I think I can't wait for you know, I can't wait for some new lines to come out so we've got more content. He's not allowed to get me. If you redo the US line guide, redo Cleveland first, please. Well, we'll probably end up doing them in order, so it won't be Cleveland. Sorry. As much as I love Cleveland... French destroyers? Have they even announced French destroyers? Did I say French destroyers? I meant French battleships. So the next one is the next line out should be the French battleships. I mean, I don't think they've announced anything else since then. So, welcome back, JS Fly. Sorry if I butcher the Italian names. At least Roma is easy enough for me to get. Can't butcher that one too hard. AP with the Fuso. Okay, my problem with the Fuso is, does my AP shells bouncing on other Are you using HE or AP shells with Fuso? I'm using AP almost exclusively. The Fuso's reload is fast enough that if you can find the broadside targets, it is an exceptionally powerful battleship with its quick reload. and high number of guns. You just gotta wait for the angle to be right. And they actually have the same penetration angles and all that as the US battleships have. So if you're getting good penetrations in New Mexico, then you should be getting good penetrations in Uso as well. Oh. Yeah, but I probably forgot how to say Duca d'Aosta. Yeah, I probably butchered it. I'll take things that are... Okay, those are coming in towards me. Random Citadel through the nose! Yeah, buddy! Aw, Minotaur. Boo! I like popping Minotaurs. They're so much fun to destroy. Problem is I have a feeling there's a destroyer nearby. Heck, there's 5 of them in the game, so, on the enemy team. Well, there's a bunch of torpedoes headed that way, so maybe I can pull this off. Oh, Missouri. Broadside Missouri, nonetheless. We're gonna shoot at him and turn away and pray. I don't think we're gonna get much of anything out. Oh, 18,000. Well, all right. Would have been nice to save that salvo for that Minotaur, but you know what they say, hindsight 20/20 and all that. That's why they don't make glasses for your butt, in case you were wondering. Yamato going broadside. Oh, the Grosser Kerpers detonated him. Holy cow. That was pretty funny. There's another 6K, and I am surprised that we have not run into another another destroyer. What's with the HE spamming US battleships? It's very easy to do lots of damage with high explosive spam, so people are doing high explosive spam for the sake of doing high explosive spam. Is that a fair assessment, or Oh! Dang it. Ooh, an overpen for 4 grand? What? I should have saved that salvo for this Minotaur, though. Especially since he's now going broadside. That means torpedoes are inbound. Well, we might be able to pop him, but I find it highly unlikely at this point that we will. Especially with dispersion like that. Holy cow. And we know that there's a Kagero coming around as well, so let's just hope that we can survive this onslaught. Hoping against all hope, though. I mean, it's really... If I were that... Yeah, see, there's... Minotaur torps? I don't think so. Well, that could be painful. Oh, that's right. It won't be, though. Kagero torps. We do need to be careful, though, because he could have reload booster. And if he does, I'm probably dead anyway, so we'll just complete this turn and get it over with. Like I said, we're praying against all hope that, Ooh, that second shot cluster, if it hits, that's gonna hurt him. What? 4K. RK. Those are coming my way. Citadel. No. Oh, yeah, 1 Citadel on the nose. Legitimately. Oh, kill him! Great. A Lo Yang as well. Okay, Lo Yang is back being spotted. Four overpens for How much damage did I do? Oh, I guess we're not gonna find out how much damage I did. Now we got ourselves a Missouri turning broadside. Well, there's torpedoes inbound to him, so that's gonna hurt him a lot. Now we're gonna turn, and hopefully we'll be able to finish the job. I'm thinking we will. I mean, yeah. This is the Montana, after all. We do have 12 16-inch guns. 12 of the best 16-inch guns in the game, mind you. Okay. Is Colorado easier to use than New Mexico? No. I would say that Colorado is a lot harder to use, if by nothing else but the virtue of its lack, I guess is a good way of putting that, lack of accuracy. I mean, I haven't played it since the most recent changes, but they nerfed the accuracy on it I don't want to say a bunch, because I guess I don't know really how much it actually was, but they nerfed it a non-insignificant amount, which means that there's always that element of risk, if you will. Oh, just dropping things, don't mind me. We got guns traversing right, however, our Hindenburg, I'd like for him to go hunting wabbits. More specifically, we've been traveling in a straight line for too long. We're gonna slow down, I have a hunch. Okay, so Hindenburg and Kagero are off in that way. That Minotaur managed to live. That's so crazy. The guns are accurate on Colorado? Okay, well, I mean, if they are, you're telling the story. I could get North Carolina now, but I'd have to spend 100,000 free XP to get it. Should you? Do you enjoy playing US? I am screwed. Come on, Benson. Gotcha! Except he's not the only one there. No, keep going. There's still another one there. I'm pretty sure of it. Whew. Well, that hurt a lot, but we're gonna have to make it work. Okay, so we're detected again. That means that there's destroyer afoot, or about, a boot. Destroyer a boot? Oof, 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 oof. Hello, Dip Dip Potato Chip. Got the most fun name to say in the on the channel at the moment. We know it wasn't the Minotaur that was spotting me. I don't know what it is. And he's dead. Dip Dip Potato Chip. Dip Dip, you had asked a question on one of my most recent videos, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was. That one really wasn't that good of a game. 2 kills and only 73,000 damage. Bah. Bah. Oh well. Well, I finished second on the team, though. Could have been worse. Good evening. Welcome, welcome. Montana is doing a little bit better. Yes, it is. That Citadel height revision has been a tremendous change for it. 1:30 a.m. here. Why am I watching this? You're watching this because you want to watch this, and because you find it entertaining. I know that it, in Europe, it can be very, 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 very late in the morning. Okay, so what was the... Oh, yes. let's, I haven't had the opportunity to play around with this new toy yet either, so let me make sure I've got everything. Looks like we've got everything. Signals, camo. Let's roll it! Z52. And we're straight on in. Said that I recognized that game. Oh, no, it was not from a previous stream. I haven't played any ranked battles on a stream. And I won't be able to. So, Destroyer gearing is in a Yoi Yang. I think somebody should call them out on that. Can you play some Destroyers? You mean like the Z52 I'm currently playing? Or does it get the title of battleship as well? It is German, I mean, hello. Hello, German. Who is from Spain. Did you convert Montana's XP to free XP? I have. I've done that a lot. A lot of the games that I play in my tier 10 ships, they end up as, you know, obviously they end up as elite XP, which means I will eventually end up getting a, will eventually end up, the word I'm looking for here. Converting it. That's the word I'm looking for. Should you buy the Roma Ultimate 2? It is Italian. I want to say that, honestly, I think, in its current form, I think Roma is okay. So long as you go into it with the knowledge that it's just okay and that it's not going to be, you know, some ridiculously OP premium boat, I think it's an enjoyable ship to play. You just have to be a lot closer than you probably would want to normally be. So to answer your question specifically, you know, I wouldn't buy the Ultimate unless you just absolutely had to have everything that was in the Ultimate package. Personally, I don't care for that white camo with the beer can on top, but, you know, hey, if you do, rock it. Can I play the Fuso next? I can try. Yeah, I wouldn't pay $100 for the Ultimate. Like, if it was 75, 70, maybe. But, like I said, that camo doesn't do anything for me. It's not like the Keys camo, which I regret not getting. Ooh, turpets. I forgot. What's my reload on these? 70 seconds for a set of torpedoes that are 10.5 kilometers. Nice. We are gonna get... Well, we're not gonna get too much closer. I don't find cute. Find him annoying. He's in a Des Moines. Dat radar dough. We don't want him getting any cheeky ideas. No cheeky breeky allowed. We are not in the... Ooh, excuse me. We are not in Russian boat. Yeah, $50 is a touch expensive for a ship, but you have to keep in mind too that Wargaming is trying their dangdest to make money as well. Broadside, let's shoot some AP at it. Especially since I hear such good things about just German destroyer AP. So far, not impressed. Well, that sucks. Who was supposed to be spotting him? Was that me that was supposed to be spotting him? Goodness gracious. There we go. He's burning. Burn, baby, burn. Not doing I mean, I guess it's a grosser cur first. 1,200 damage. That's pretty average, though, for destroyer AP. That Des Moines there, it's hard to really want to push. I'll just be honest. Yeah, what are those guys doing? Can't all just go to the same cap. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Roma, yeah, I would agree. Her guns aren't terribly accurate, which some people would say that, you know, well, but she's, you know, her guns weren't that accurate in real life. Well, but they are and they aren't. They are and they were. English. They are and they aren't. The problem with Roma's guns was largely addressed with proper ammunition and proper powder. And I know that comes as a surprise to many. There's a Tirpitz hanging around here somewhere. Well, if he turns it all. See if we can't bait him towards turning towards us. Also need... My... You know, for having such terrible HE, the Germans seem to have pretty good HE when it comes to starting fires. What is that nonsense? Nah, that he turned away. Stop following the shell. Let's go help our Harakaze here. Do you think the Gearing is a bit of a pig compared to the Fletcher? Yes. Especially when considering Gearing's twin rudders, which were supposed to make it more maneuverable. Yes. Roma had both bad shells and powder. It was a combination of the two. Oh, yeah. Ew. That doesn't sound pretty at all. The combination of both of them actually was a problem for more than just them as a nation. There was a lot of problems even within the U.S., believe it or not. The U.S. AP was very good, but it was paired up with some rather average and mediocre powder, and that caused some issues for the U.S. Navy during World War II. So... let's see if we can't start yet another fire. Okay, now the AP is the HE is starting to be kind of a meh. I think this Bismarck is pooping bricks right about now. That's a lot of torpedo. Need a kill. Come on, give me a kill. Or not. Hey, that's starting to work out really well. $2,500 damage a salvo? Oy, oy, oy. Last salvo, and then we're bailing out of this. Mostly because, because it's about to run out. Now, let's see. Oh, shite. Yep, knew that was coming. Question is where's it from? Baltimore. Guaranteed. Still radared by their Baltimore. Not able to be engaged by anything, though. We're gonna pop our Hydro. I think, yep, that could be very painful for that Tirpitz. Gotcha! I like this thing's, the reload on this, the torps on this ship is just ridiculous. I'm German! Quit shooting at me! What did I do to you? Please! I don't think this is a good idea. Grind for Fletcher, it's the best U.S. destroyer. Best? It's pretty dang good. I'll give you that. Best? I've got a lot of love for a lot of different ships. And I would say that, it's not the only one that's pretty dang good. He may regret his last decision there. What's in the cap, though? That's what I want to know. Can we get a double strike? Oh, that would be way too nice. Got a dev strike. And we're going to get that torpedo hit with a flood, nonetheless, on the grosser curve first. I like this boat. It's quite strong. Oi! Oi! Run away! Run away! Nah, I should take my own advice about not panicking. That's gonna hurt. Hey, buddy. You're no longer detecting me. Guess what that means? That means you're gonna be in a world of hurt. Because now I can spot... Oh! Eat it! How about this game? When does the Z-52 get nerfed? I think it's best tier 10 destroyer. I have found it! Tavara, she's balanced! Gearing with that maneuverability, you can't dodge shells with the fat gearing. Yeah, but it's balanced out. I'm not saying that gearing is the best, okay? That's not what I'm saying. Gearing is plenty strong and capable, though. All things... God damn it. What and where? It's a Baltimore, I know that, but where? And I would say that that's probably the... Yeah, that was wasted. That's fine. Find me when I care. Reality check. I don't. We need to find this gearing, though. Oh, Baltimore. That's neat. That's the guy that was detecting me. If I can get over to this Hindenburg, that'd be great. He needs spotting. Oh, that's another Baltimore. No Notzering. Not this stream. Not today. Ah! I'm detected. We're just gonna keep running. Like I said, hopefully we can find this gearing and take him out of this fight. And hopefully those shells, those torpedoes can find their way. However, I highly doubt that. Just depends on whether or not that spotting plane spotted them or not. My guess is they probably did. I also feel obligated to point out that this captain is not the most well set up captain that I've ever had. Ooh. That'd be nice if I could go catch him. Do you have problems to deal with, my friend? His name is Conqueror. And my detection range is 6.1, and I should be going directly away from this guy. He's about to detect me. My hope here is that I can catch him off guard. We also need to be careful because their gearing is finally in the cap. However... we're saving a set of these torps because I just I have a feeling that he was gonna do that. If the first set doesn't get him, the second set definitely will. Okay. Woof. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits. Bleh. Oh! What? I actually hit him! I hit that gearing with something. Oh, man. It'd be nice if we could win this, but we're gonna have to play this way, way, way differently now that I'm out of smoke. And now that I don't have any way of spotting either. Oh! Not detected. Yahtzee! Okay, the Baltimore is coming through on the north side. I'm guessing he's going to do something ridiculous, so... Yeah, I thought he was gonna turn away. Well, this is some intense stuff. Nice! Battleship Hindenburg! Nice! Oh! Alright, let's see if we can't go do some more spotting, shall we? Holy cow! Notzering is grounding yourself. Like, as in smoking an island. I am located, and I doubt that gearing is going to come towards me. I'm 99% sure that there is a Baltimore in the area. Question is just how ridiculous and dangerous is this? We're about to find out. Okay, the gearing is definitely in the cap. Question is it worth continuing on or not? Because I'm not going to be able to torpedo him unless he decides to come south. I don't think... No smart Montana captain would. I think we're gonna just miss the opportunity to. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. Never know. Might end up getting lucky. Nope, none of those are gonna hit. Boo! Ah! Makes me wish I had a adrenaline rush on this captain. Oh, one of us has to make a kill. Gonna have to be me. I don't know of any other way that this is going to work with 55 seconds remaining. Now I definitely have to do it. Dang! Ah, those would have been good torpedoes. I wish I could have, Oh, I tried. It wasn't for lack of trying. That first game in that ship, holy cow. You should not give me good spammable torpedoes, apparently. That was pretty intense. My apologies for not being more talkative during that. In hindsight, I probably should have just stayed quiet and stayed behind the island there, tried backing up, but it really wouldn't have mattered. It really would not have mattered. I think we would have ended up getting detected anyway. So, okay. Yeah, we got a lot of people. I don't know about famous, but we got a lot of people watching. That's great. Welcome, everybody, especially if you're new. You know, there's a lot of different things that you can do. I've got links down in the description for the Discord channel, which is going to have all sorts of information on it. All of it worth checking out. And for those of you who are feeling generous, you can donate if you want. I'm certainly not asking or requiring it of you. It's there if you want to, but like I said, don't feel obligated to. So let's we've got a number of battle requests for the New Mexico, so we'll rock that. What camo is this? Team Water. I was on Team Fire. We ended up losing, if I remember correctly, but 151 people watching. Holy cow. Okay, so we got New Mexico. We're rolling into the New Mexico. Yeah, that Z-52's AA, I don't know that it's better. I think that I think that it's just situationally powerful. Like that thing was in the entirety of my AA range. That was a great game. If Z-52 is going to remain that strong, oh my. Whiskey would have to be my favorite warships captain. Also a good drink. That's true. I have my bottles of Maker Mark sitting here as well. I'm not drinking it right now because, boy, can you imagine if I was drinking it? No Grozovoy. And Fuso, yes, we can rock Fuso next after this. So, oh, a bunch of people left. We're back down to 144. Well, that stinks. We are on Haven, and, well, it's the New Mexico, and we're in our, this is, in case this is news to you, this is my favorite ship of World War II. Well, and pre-World War II as well. If this ship was a museum ship, I would live in it. Like, honestly, what gets me about this ship is it's just functionally beautiful. And I get that looks are subjective, and a lot of people don't like the way that the New Mexicos look. But everything about this ship is functional. Every aspect of it. From the clipper bow to the way that the secondaries are mounted to the step down in the deck. All of that stuff is functional. It's like, it has a purpose. A distinct purpose. It's awesome. I love this ship in ways that I can't even begin to describe. So, and it's a lot of fun to play in game too. Especially for a non-premium. As I said last stream, let's export steel to some tough customers. I agree. Play NC or Alabama or Massachusetts. Well, we don't have Massachusetts in the game, and I'm not... If it's just another Alabama clone, I don't think there's any reason for me to really get it. I already have Alabama. Heck, I have Alabama ST as well, but I can't play that on live stream. But so I've got 2 Alabamas already. I don't need another... unless it had something unique, I don't know. Seeing the money you made non-premium, the money has gone down. Yeah, I would agree. I think that the credit earning has gone down in this game a lot. The horns are so funny. It's never gonna get old. People are like, oh, I can't wait for it to get old. Like, no, I don't think it ever is. I think it's just gonna remain this way indefinitely. So, New Mexico, troll dispersion engaged. Hoping that those actually will hit the Fuso. And not fall short. They hit the Fuso. 4 of them... I hit 1, 6, 7. I hit with 7 out of 12 shells. Only 1 did damage. Troll armor confirmed. IJN Battleship Fuso. Hey, IJN Battleship Fuso, I sunk your sister class. I sunk Issei in Silent Hunter 4 the other night. Now I'm coming after you in my favorite battleship ever. That's more like it. That's my New Mexico's damage output. Yes, magical New Mexico dispersion does nothing. Really? Varus, you set me on fire. I hope you learn that you're about to die because of this. The HE spam is real. So now the AP spam is going to be real. As I do, like, 0 damage. God dang it. No, come back, York. I just want to play with you, that's all. It'll all be over soon. No! Ah. He's gonna end up turning in, and I'm not gonna be able to effectively engage him. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We can hope. Yeah, 6K. That's not bad. Okay, we are going to turn kind of away, though. I don't know what it was that poked me, but it didn't feel terribly good. King George V is over here helping with the New Mexico. Ah, screw it. What's the worst that could happen? It's only Japanese torpedoes, right? Oh, it's that Fuso that's engaging me. Gavarish, are you... I see you sitting there broadside, and I can't help but think to myself, Das ist das hier. Das ist mein Guns. Gewehr. That's the word I'm looking for. Please accept my 14-inch love. I miss the good old days of closed beta when you healed over on this ship and it was like you could feel the weight of the ship because of how far it was wrenched over. We need to zoom back out though. Please give me kill. Oh, for Pete's sakes. He's so close to being dead. Minsk? There's a, like, stealth Minsk? What? I am more worried about this Harakaze and his location and the fact that I was traveling in a straight line for way too long. Come on, Repair, come back up. Okay, Colorado! Yikes. Oh, for Pete's sakes! What? How? This makes no sense! And I'm probably being... Yep, and I'm gonna be... It's fire! It's HE! Stop spamming HE, people! The AP on these ships is so good, why would you spam AP? HE? It make no sense. Please die. Of course. I think methinks this Harakaze is a bit upset that I ran away. Okay, well, we're definitely needing to head back to our base because we've got a lot of heavy stuff coming the other way. So once again, broadside Fuso over there. Nah, he's no longer broadside. Boo! This makes me sad. Okay, let's. I don't have the German. I don't get the German dispersion meme. It's only the late ships that get that. Well, I think they all have pretty bad dispersion. I don't think is there any contention there? I could have swore that it was pretty universally hated. I know I personally don't like it, but. Four bounces, an overpen, and 3 friggin' shell breaks. On a Colorado of all ships. I like how I'm being focused. It makes no sense. Why me? And that Kaga didn't really do much of anything to anyone, did he? We are ahead. That's always good. We need kills, though. Our Saipan is way too close. I think it's F9, I think, is the get back. Yep. Let's, nope, nope, nope. Cleveland is hiding behind an island. How dare he? Even worse is people are actually encouraging him to get back by shooting at him, which means I can't shoot at him. Gives me a heavy dose of the sad. Don't think I'm gonna be able to engage much of anything at this point. We're gonna do what we can and then... should have saw that one coming. And our Gajimata is about to go down as a result. I have failed you, Mr. Gajimata. My apologies. Our CV is just YOLOing right now. It's just dumb. He probably has sacrificed all of his aircraft to that Cleveland that's there. Take things that wouldn't surprise me for 1,000. Want that Cleveland to show back up, though. There he is. He's too far behind the island. Come on, Billy Baum. Well, we got a kill finally. How do I get that insanely tall view? That is the spotting aircraft. I don't think the Bismarck's, I don't really think the Bismarck has that bad of, great. I don't think the Bismarck really has that bad of, accuracy. I think it's just very trollish. It's not overly consistent. That, I think, is the hard part with it. Oh, come on. Hopefully we can nuke ourselves a Liebrecht Moss. Yep, got him too. Now we need to pick and choose our targets. We know that we are not going to do well if this Cleveland stays in this fight. Thankfully, 2 of their destroyers are dead, and their Cleveland is doing things that Cleveland should not do. Well, he's turning away. He shouldn't do that. He should just accept my AP and consider it a present. especially when I shoot like that. That was definitely a gift to him. Yep, now he's pissed at me. And we got the King George V shooting at me, so... expecting fires. Well, let's, what is he doing? Is he just sitting there? He must be. Lehman Russ, huh? Must be a Warhammer 40k fan. Mr. Lehman Russ, you should probably do things, though. This is gonna hurt a lot. That was supposed to hurt a lot, but it ended up not hurting at all. Thank you for starting 2 fires when you started your fires, Mr. King George V. That's what I like to see and hear. Too much lead. Oh. What? Problem, we need to kill this. Let's just focus down the Nagato. We can deal with everything else later. We have that Colorado coming in, which makes me extremely nervous. Don't kid yourself, it definitely does. Good night. This is requiring way too much work for a tier 6 match. Especially since I've been up here tanking the whole time. Great, now I've got friggin' the CV is sending an aircraft as well. No, can't engage him. I got no choice but to burn it. It really isn't going to matter, so this is my final salvo. It was nice knowing you. Yeah, there was just no way he was going to be able to. He was definitely going to be able to win that turn fight anyway. It wouldn't have mattered if I wouldn't have turned in or not. So not too bad of a game, a say for tier 6. The Bismarck isn't that weak. I really don't think it's that weak. I think the Bismarck is just situational on how it plays. Land Warrior, aka Lenway Seldlin. I do know how to play CVs, I'm just not good at it. Not good at playing them at all. So that's the reason why you don't see them. Yes, I don't think the next one is actually going to be Fuso, then we can do North Carolina. But how close is this? This match isn't close to being over. We're going to go ahead and leave. We're going to go. That way we can get some more interesting fight in. We've stacked up Fuso and North Carolina, so those are going to be the next ships. So come down here and grab Mr. Fuso, whom is a very basic ship captain. This could be very interesting, to say the least. Happy Rager, thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, I know. There's a level of power creep going on with the King George V there, just a little bit. That's a very good battleship for tier 7. So, okay, so let's talk about tactics real quick with Fuso. Fuso is the best brawler in the game. I'm just kidding. It's really not. Have I tested all sauce in the PTS? No. I tested all sauce on the public server. Yes. Can I talk about it? No. Congo, I never really got good dispersion out of Congo either. Thankfully, Fuso has accuracy via firepower. And Fuso, accuracy-wise, is very good, but like I said earlier, its biggest thing is the fact that it has a 27-second reload. So, yes. Japanese battleships have pagoda masts that are ridiculous. The nice part about Fuso is there's not much in the way of superstructure to really start on fire, or at least to accept high explosive damage. That makes the ship surprisingly tanky. And I also liked Myogi as well. Let's see, my captain on this is going to be preventative maintenance, expert marksman, superintendent, and sealman expert. And part of that is because this captain carried on after this. But the concealment expert is nice because, well, you do get spotted from space, like Jim Bush said. And that does get old after a while. But, you know, Fuso, not too bad at gun angles, just enough that you've got to kind of expose more broadside than I'd like to use them all. But you do have 12 14-inch guns. What is the best Brawler ships? Tirpitz is probably the quintessential Brawler right now. It has armor, secondaries, guns, and torpedoes. But that's just my opinion. I think when it comes to brawling, the German battleships tend to do it best, but can't count out some of the lower tier US battleships either. They're pretty dang good. Yeah, you really shouldn't be using Ooh. You really shouldn't be using Myogi as a sniper. That's not what it's good at all. Hi there, Nagato. Sure would be a shame. Really? That's all I got was one shell hit? Alright, well. Want to ask your opinion about something of my playstyle, especially the Grafspay and Furry Taco. Well, ask away, man. Worst that I can tell you is that you suck! No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't actually tell you that. I would say you would need improvement, if anything. Finding that at most matches I am in the last to die, if not the last. My team lose or among the survivors when we win, and 1/3 I get good damage and XP with the other two at subpar. Okay. Is this something wrong when playing CAs? No, I think part of that is just the way that the high tier, the way that the Japanese cruisers play, not necessarily the high tier ones. They don't have a whole lot of carrying potential, and that can definitely cause some frustration if you're not used to that lack of carry ability. Oh, for Pete's sakes. That had better result in some good hits. I had to open my mouth, didn't I? Oh, man. I'm finding that anytime I open my mouth, bad things happen. I should just stop talking about things. Well, let's get this fast, if you can call it. Ship. I don't know that we're gonna play another Missouri battle, or another battleship battle. We've played like 6 of them already. I have not played Shores. I have Bugioni, but that doesn't mean anything. I got it from the Christmas thing a year ago, not this most recent one. Alright, Nagato, your troll armor be damned. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna start shooting HE at you. See, we got good tight shot cluster. It's falling in a pretty good pattern in the area. There we go. finally managed to get some damage out of this thing. Wish I could tank a little bit more. I wish I could just see this Miyoko, let alone do any damage to him. Ooh, yeah, he's shooting HE at me. Turn. Turn now! Especially since he's gonna do that. Playing too safely and too afraid of making a mistake. Well, you do have to take some risk, okay? I mean, you can't just sit in the back all match, but by the same token, you can't be expected to go all the way up to the front line and just all of a sudden just start tanking rounds for people. You're in a cruiser. The Japanese battleships, or not battleships, the Japanese cruisers are very strong, but they're only strong when you get the opportunity to play them at the correct playstyle, which is basically as this long-range, high-explosive spammer. And overled that Miyoko by too much. So, I mean, don't feel bad if you can't carry your team, because they just don't have the ability to carry. What? Carry you? I don't know how I'm supposed to carry you. Really? Okay. Now it's time to start traversing guns back the other way. Cheatland is still OP. Yeah. It was at this moment that he realized that he had screwed up. Except for I didn't. I'm just out of place by a lot. Hey, I'm not detected anymore. That's nothing short of a small miracle. Ooh, Congo des. Why, hello? Oh, that's not Congo. See, I keep getting that. Well, it's not. It's obvious that it's not Congo, but the name got me all confused. I plead the fifth. Nobody. Dear God. I'm sure I'll never hear the end of it. Turn, guns, so I can shoot and not be broadside to a battleship. I do have to admit, I really like the way that these guns sound in ripple fire. It's kind of fun. Let's see if we can't go push a little bit. That Farragut's gonna get some good torps off, though. That was good, pretty good little strike there. That's the Congo that I was thinking of. Hey. We're gonna duck into the sea cap to try and head these people off. At least that's the goal. Nothing but net. Dang it! We're gonna keep the guns pointed left, though, as we go. We're gonna go look at this here. Can I play the Cleveland? Yes, I can play the Cleveland. Will I play the Cleveland? I will try. But we got a stack up here. I forget, after this, I forget what the next one was. What launched that set of torps? Miyoko? Must have been. I mean, gun accuracy is really good with this ship. It's just trying to convert it. Let's... Whiskey and chat, but the Japanese cruisers, you can take the attention, make some very good kiting. Yes, I mean, they do kite very, very well. You just... They don't always do it the best. I mean... That's not to say that they can't. You just... You can't, like I said... They're very hard to kite with, and that's what makes them very difficult to play. I didn't realize this thing was so freaking slow. Or I didn't remember that this thing is so freaking slow. Well, it doesn't help that the Koenig decided that he was going to come out at a really odd time with no support at all. That was Duck Feet Noob there that said that. Do you reckon we'll eventually get Vanguard as a premium at Tier 8? I'm holding off on getting a premium Tier 8 until then, although which Tier 8 premium would I currently recommend? I personally think that not having Vanguard in this game would be a shame. However, of the current Tier 8s, I think that Alabama is still by far the best if you're looking for a battleship. I think that if you're looking at other Tier 8 premiums, Otago is a decent one if you can get it. Tusav, if it ever comes for sale again, which we know it won't. But I think those are really... I think those are really probably the strongest Tier 8s. Tirpitz isn't too bad if you like German battleships, especially if you've got the really good secondary build captain. This is the downside to this is like I'm praying that someone on our team dies within the next 6 seconds. Because no. Dang it! That's right. North Carolina was next. Ah! Yeah, we didn't do very good in that match. Although we still managed to get B free, whatever this does. I don't know what it gives us. Still finished mid-pack? Serious? Alright. You know, I would have lost money there. Which I deserved to. It really wasn't that very good of a game. Okay. NC. It's been a while since I played the North Carolina. Let me make sure things on this ship are where they need to be. Sell it. I don't have burned doubloons on it. I think we'll be good enough. Okay. The only reason I haven't bought Bismarck yet is because no 14 captain. Yeah, I would spend some time getting them up to the correct, up there. I mean, you could play them without the manual secondaries. Just know that there's always that risk involved. Oh, it was a good thing that we picked the auxiliary armaments. There's always that risk involved that you're not going to be able to do as much damage with the secondaries without it, but you can still rock it. I mean, not that big of a deal. Okay, how do I grind Captain XP? Well, I have the added advantage of having like 6 or 7 19-point captains on ships that I like to play a lot. So I think that really helps me a lot, because when I play those ships, it just turns into elite Captain XP, and I can just use it on whatever captain I want. As for doing it without, you could, if you've got access to them. These Restless Fire camos are pretty good. If you've got Dragon Flags, playing well also helps. And I know sometimes that can be hard. Even I'm not doing all that well this match. So, those things are all kind of requirements, more or less, for really maximizing your XP gain and doing things that actually impact the game. So like on this match, we've got a lot of Tier 8 battleships, 2 Tier 7 battleships, a lot of cruisers. The more of these cruisers that I can kill or do a lot of damage to, the more XP I'll get. If I can get either of these two, the destroyers, if I can kill either 2 of those, that's also a lot of XP. So I mean that those are ways to get a lot of base XP, which then translates into free XP and Captain XP. Which nations have the best secondary guns? I think the German battleships have the best. Bismarck is very dangerous in close combat. I would say that it depends on the situation, because there should be an addendum there for the Japanese battleships, especially at the higher tiers. Yes, they have AP secondaries, however, at close range, on broadside targets, the AP secondaries actually add quite a lot to the fight. And they were the original secondary spammers before the German battleship line was the Japanese battleship line. Oh boy. I don't think I aimed those quite right, but yeah, maybe I did. Yeah, buddy. Howdy doody. Alright, let's turn and focus on this Sims and try and help our Katsuki here. And stealth battleship is balanced. Is very balanced, the Vorish. Okay, he's turning away. Is he gonna beach himself? We're gonna wait and kind of see here, especially since this... No. Yep, he's gonna beach himself. That's gonna hurt. We are broadside to a battleship. 2 overpens, 2 grand. Battleship is shooting HE at me. Hey. Bismarck, you do know, right? Well, I mean, when our carrier does that, that kind of makes this a very easy encounter for me. That was interesting sounding. Bouncity, bounce, bounce, bouncity, bounce, bounce. Yeah, see, now he's gonna burn. And if he gets hit by some of these torpedoes, that's gonna hurt him a lot, too. Let's see, that's Sims? Did he die? Yeah, he did. He was their first dead. Really? Alright, secondaries. He's within secondary range. At least one of you should be doing something. Okay. Let's keep rolling here. Ooh, actually. Dang it. He's definitely going to be backing up. Yep. Who called that one? I did. And stealth battleship for the win. Now he's going to end up going forward again. Need him to shoot so I can spot him. Something to spot him. There he goes. Now he's being spotted. Hopefully that will finish him off. I'm thinking it will. Or... typical, I opened my mouth and I shouldn't have. You know what? Mr. Payfast over there. I'm half tempted to go chase him down because I can. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go towards the middle because that's the best way to do this. 12. Now I just need spotting, though. If you're gonna lay smoke, that's awesome. Just need to be able to see things to engage them. Hey, that dispersion, though. Well, hey, still managed to lop off 10 grand off of it, so... Complaints? I have none! NC's upgraded range is Iowa's base range. Yes. I don't think that the range really matters a whole lot. I mean, people make a big deal out of the range, and I think the range is great. But it's not a... Iowa, as good as its dispersion is a far cry from being a, you know, like a sniper. RIP Lexington's aircraft. This Monarch, though. Oh, dive bombers. Focus on the torpedo bombers. The torpedo bombers. Nobody cares about anything else right now. Thank you. Jeez. Thank goodness for this island. We're definitely making the charge back up here to fend off at our cap. Broadside Monarch, very tempting target, so we're gonna engage here, especially since he is broadside. And hope that yep, oh my. What? I overshot him. That was such good dispersion for being overshot. Oh.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Man. Who is it that was telling me that I should be aiming at him? Like, you don't say. Maybe this time. 7 grand, that's it. What? Yes, the New Mexico is still my favorite one. Can you bring out the Mogami with the 155s? I don't have Mogami anymore. That was one of the first ships that I just rage sold. Oh, the lack of radar for this makes me sad. Be nice to be able to engage that Akatsuki. Oh hey. Don't think we're gonna get anywhere with those. It could be wrong. Ooh. No, overshot him. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think this is another match of mediocrity. We're getting a lot of aircraft kills, though. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a clear skies or something. Or maybe we'll get lucky and kill the Graf Spee, who, for whatever reason, is ignoring me. Oh, come on! Oh, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna back up? I hope so. I think we're gonna be able to get rid of the Graf Spee in the salvo. Game? Are you serious? You can't. Surely you can't be serious. I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley. 1,400 hit points. Oh, I left him with less than 1,400 hit points. And now I don't have any way of spotting him. Of course. The minute I actually do something, he's going forward again, though. Okay, let's see if we can't deal with the Katsuki here, because I don't think we're going to get this kill, because that's usually how this goes. Didn't even get a hit. Oh! Well, that's embarrassing. Yeah, RNGesus hates me just a little bit. And now I'm Natsering. Yeah, I do keep saying that, and there's a good reason for that. I'm really quite hopeful. It may come as a surprise to some, but I'm not always salty. Okay. So I think this... Maybe the Kotsky will survive this, but... Whiskey, do you know that I'm enjoying it? Do you know how I'm enjoying it and gives good results by assisting the DD in the first cap? You stay very close and let friendly to detect it, so fire while turning away. I think I get what you're saying there. You know, it's really... It's not... Ooh... It's not that the ship is bad. I think the ship is just ridiculously frustrating to play. There's just no way around it, in my opinion. It is so heavily contingent upon your team doing what it's supposed to do. And it's very difficult. We'll just say that. It's very difficult to really get the most out of Mogami. That's not to say it's not a bad ship. It is a very good ship. When played within its little confines. How about them apples? And there's the Akatsuki. Please give me at least one kill this match. That's all I ask for, is one kill. I think we're gonna get it. Whew. There is a miracle! Finally found it. Yeah, Notzer definitely has his moments of grandeur. That's for sure. You know, I've enjoyed his content before in the past, but anymore it's just fun just to laugh at his really horrible luck. Yeah, no. Whew. Well, I don't know what happened there, but whew. How satisfied? I'm satisfied. I'm easily satisfied, though, when it comes to this stuff. Hey, we got the top of the team. Well, it finally took me forever to get there. Okay, let's break out Cleveland. Gotta find Cleveland first. Have I mentioned how super excited I am for for the split? I just, yeah. Whiskey, yeah, for that to help DDs, though it's risky usually to get the enemy DD on the cap killed, and then you can see the torpedo coming back to smoke the cap. Well, you've gotta be able to like rely upon that destroyer to smoke you as you go in there too. I mean, it's not just, you know, oh, am I gonna be okay? Well, yeah, I mean, Mogami is so fragile that if you don't make sure that he's gonna play well, it's going to be bad. You know, like if he doesn't smoke you, it's gonna be painful. You might not survive the turn. Ah, delicious water. All right. So we all know the split is almost as exciting as the French battleships. I think the split is more exciting than the French battleships, and I'm really looking forward to the French battleships because I like the history of them. You know, that to me is awesome. But I want my Brooklyn, dang it, and Helena will have to do. Well, if you're only going 10k in, because Mogami's detection is like 9.7 or something like that in full stealth mode, you're going to be really close. If you don't kill that destroyer, you're doomed. So, I don't know. When is the split coming? I don't think Wargaming has announced when the split is coming. Heck, they could just be trolling us. They could have just been stuff they put to put everybody off their trail for all we know. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if that's what Wargaming was doing. We're gonna find this island here. My hope is that their carrier decides to send all of their stuff to me. Hey man, if it works for you, run it. But I don't know. For me, I've never gotten Mogami to work in the up close and personal manner. It's just the Citadel is too high. The Citadel is too dang high. There is a destroyer in this cap. The Fujin. I think we can successfully sneak out of here and nuke a Fujin real quick. We are going to need to pre-turn ourselves away, though. Oh, for Pete's sakes, is he smoking? No, our carrier is just not spotting him. Fantastic. Keep him spotted. Detonation! Jeez. Oh, we still hit him. Dang it. I'm guessing... No, I don't think so. Oh, he's backing up. Well, is that an Omaha? My, it is. Hey, buddy. I hear you hate torpedo tubes, so we nuked your torpedo tubes. Oh, there's a Dunkek over here. Oy, oy, oy. Need to be a lot more careful. We have pissed off our communist overlord by hitting him. So we're turning away, and we're gonna loop back around. Oi! Every salvo! You'll notice that I am slowing down. Now we're gonna speed back up. I thought those torpedoes were gonna make it all the way over here, but they didn't. All right, Mr. Omaha, you're down a couple sets of torpedo tubes, so you better hope that that's the side that your good side. Otherwise, that Dunkek is going to just massacre you. Kind of like he already is. Yeah, this is not working out terribly well. Ooh, is he gonna pull it off? No, he didn't. I was gonna say, I didn't think he was gonna. Reload quicker! Reload quicker! Graf Spee's broadside! Punish the German! Oh, for Pete's sake. Nope, nope, nope. Turn in, don't turn out. Dang it. Oh, torpedo beats! Oh! Well, that's just not any good. Is Adrenaline Rush ever viable on destroyers? Silly question. The better question is when isn't Adrenaline Rush viable on destroyers? The answer is yes, it is always viable on destroyers, because even losing just a small amount of your hit point pool will result in fairly large gains in reload on those torpedoes, and that's unbelievably, undeniably amazing. Well, things have deteriorated massively, which means we need to play a touch smarter than we currently have been. We're gonna go find this island and pray we can get there. Okay! Not quite stellinium. I'm trolling waiting here, and I know that pain is incoming. There it is. Dang it! I was kind of hoping he would come around the bend here. I don't think he's gonna quite make it. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I think what we're gonna do is... Oh, that was rude too. We're gonna see if we can't maybe get lucky with the October Revolution and start him on fire, since this Nuremberg is being quite difficult. Don't blame him for being difficult, but I am annoyed nonetheless. Especially since he just nuked our Zuiho. And our Bugioni. You can't see me! Oh, well that's good. Bugioni killed him. October Revolution, your armor is stellinium-based balance! Ah! Nothing but shatters. This is IFHE based, nonetheless. I don't want to go wandering out here at all. Careful. We've definitely lost this game, so it's only... at this point, it's a matter of... Oh, not doing that, that's for sure. At this point, it really is a matter of, yeah, this is probably the end of me. Or not. Sweet. It really is a matter of just trying to do as much damage as possible and... There's just no way to win this. Stuck literally between a rock and a hard place trying to shoot at one ship because he's really all that I can successfully engage at the moment. Well, I started him on fire. Woo! Woo! Boy, was that close! Island armor is best island armor. Yeah, October Revolution is very, very, very balanced, Valorish. It is so balanced, in fact, let me tell you how balanced it is. It's not. At all. Where am I detected from? And why? Bayern is all the way over there. That one's all the way over there. What's detecting me? I don't know what was detecting me. What was detecting me? Oh, the Leander was out in the open. That's what was detecting me. I was like, what is going on? Okay. Does Adrenaline Rush affect aircraft carriers? I think it does, but I don't think it really does much. I mean, it's not something that you're going to be taking a whole lot of damage, so I don't know. Whiskey, can you give me some tips for Phoenix and Omaha? Because I'm grinding for the Cleveland before the split happens. Stick with it, WASD. Is that a little too simple? Because they're quite capable ships, they just require a lot of WASD, and that's really a good cruiser skill to learn, and it's necessary for you to really learn that skill to do well at higher tiers. But I would say that Adrenaline Rush is not a good one for carriers. I don't think that... And I do think that Adrenaline Rush on cruisers, especially US cruisers, is quite nice. So, okay, so it doesn't affect your planes, only your secondaries. Fair enough. Yes. Will be the time to unlock the game, yeah. Well, I think if Russian battleships ever come, they will be so ungodly unbalanced that it'll be interesting to see what happens with. I feel... Well, first, I like that ship and the concept of new light cruiser line based on would have... Or Wargaming would give you the Tier 8. They would give you the Tier 8 Cleveland and then whatever, most likely the Tier 6 Pensacola. Someone mentioned something about Nevada. It'd be interesting to have Nevada in the game, and I think it would be a Tier 5 with its, like, stock hull. I don't think we will ever see it with its full upgrade. That I don't think we'll ever see happen. I think it would be way too strong with 5-inch 38s. I mean, I guess unless they put it at Tier 6, but there are other options at Tier 6 I think that would be better. Specifically the Tennessee and California. But, what haven't we... Let's see if we can't replicate last stream's Baltimore battle. I'm not holding my breath for this. If Sevastopol got into the game, it would be impressive. We'll see. It might. I will be surprised, though. It actually wouldn't surprise me if they put Gongat in the game, even though she's already in the game in Oktyabrskaya Revoluция. But I don't know that we'll see Sevastopol. Of course it would be on Islands of Ice. Of all the maps in the game to get, at least it's not Tears of the Desert or Mountain Range. Those would be worse. Well, there's a big friendly island up here that we're going to try and use. Try. That's the key. Yeah, Jerry, you're right. So, the Omaha and Phoenix both, like I said, WASD, that is, like, unbelievably critical. And finding island armor, island cover to hide behind is also very critical. How did I make my port daytime? That is actually a mod from the Azaleen mod pack, and it is down in the ports, the custom port section. I want to say it's like Premium Port Black Seas or something like that, and it's actually the obviously it's the premium port, but it's with the Black Seas Sky, which is where the Black Seas part comes from. and it turns it into daytime. Way nicer than the nighttime one. Not that I don't like the HD lights and all that stuff that came with it, but I just much prefer the daytime. It looks much better and you can see things better. Am I running concealment or rudder shift on Baltimore? I'm running concealment. And I've run double rudder before. I've run single rudder plus engine mod before. And I found it... those are both good, viable upgrades. Just, I personally prefer the little bit extra stealth. So, have I tried the French battleships yet in public test? Well, not on the public test server. I have them on live to test, but I can't. They're ships. They float. They shoot, they sink, and some of them are very pretty. Some of them are very ugly. That's all I can say. So, could have been on Ocean, that's true. That would have been actually worse. That would have been the worst. And that is a map that I do not cry about being basically removed from the game.
Good luck, everyone.
The Octava Sky Revolution is a great ship, but why do people use to shoot HE instead of AP and search for broadside targets? That's a good question. I think it goes down to the fact that everybody likes to shoot HE at stuff now, and it's just the fad. I personally found its AP to be, you know, very, very strong, especially against broadside targets. It's good. So I personally like it a lot for hunting broadside targets. But some people don't. At least it's not at tier 4, Imperator Nikolai. Basically the same ship. Minor differences. Drastically, significantly more overpowered. Significantly more overpowered. Okay. Looks like we're gonna get both caps here pretty much uncontested. Which is fine by me. The lack of things to shoot at is disconcerting. We're going to be patient, though, because I know the minute I decide to not be patient is the minute I get blapped off the face of the earth by a battleship, even if I'm not broadside. But look, there's so many destroyers in this match. I feel like Ocean, I feel like a ship, not a tank. Yeah, I get where you're coming from, however... That doesn't mean that I necessarily enjoy it. Overwhelmingly not a fan of Ocean. That map is so bad. It's just so hard to play well. I just don't care for it. And incoming hipper spam. Ah, that's not the button I wanted. I wanted the heal. Oi. Come on. The lack of cruisers in this match is also a big pain in the butt. Because that's really where this ship's damage comes from. That and island camping with battleships that are, you know, raging into the cap or something crazy. Well, yeah. Of course that was coming. I don't know if this Fiji realizes that there's enough ships over there that if he shoots once, he's probably going to get detected. Yep, there he is. Can't say I didn't see that one coming. Speaking of battleshipping things up, Baltimore AP is balance. If he survives the onslaught, which I don't know that he's going to, My AP should finish him. Finish him. Nani? Okay, let's see if we can't go hunt down a Baltimore and a Hipper. Hopefully we can do it without getting interrupted. Last time we were so rudely interrupted. We're having such a good time in the whole 9 yards, but... You know, some days it's just... Some days you're the hammer, some days you're the anvil. I'd like to be the hammer more than the anvil. In case you guys didn't know, actually the... Ooh. Clan Warrior, isn't this guy yours? Mr. Is it Beige? Yeah, Beige? S58? I don't know. Yeah, whatever that name is. We're gonna try and sneak over there. I have a feeling this Gajamata is gonna get in the way. We're gonna load HE just in case. And we got our radar ready too, so if for whatever reason the cap gets contested, we'll be able to deal with that. Ocean is fun if you are a destroyer. That is accurate. I will give you that. However, that doesn't mean it's a good map. In fact, I would argue even then, it's not a good map. This is probably a suicide mission. I'd like to care. Reality is I don't. How did our Hipper, or how did the Hipper end up taking out that Kiev? This is a good question, Tovarish. Hee hee! We're running away. Mostly because I'm not about to eat a whole bunch of battleship shells. Managed to hide again. Aye! Go away! Iowa is still sailing backwards and broadside. Need him to shoot so I can shoot at him and then disappear again. Nope. Of course they would break. I Natsard, but it doesn't really matter because because I quickly was able to quickly get behind this island and hide. I don't know what his Ooh, I hit him. All right, let's see if we can't go hunt us some Hipper. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe I'll end up getting dev struck by that Iowa. Maybe I shouldn't be charging out here. This is my cap. Give it the back. The key to this battle is to, one, not get caught by the Iowa class there, but two, bow in profile through and through. He has 6-kilometer torpedoes. Yep, Iowa. Need to turn. How to salt the wounds of an Iowa. Now, if I can stealth back up again, that would be even more troll. Can't see me. Da-na-na-na. So as we go off to... Oh, good. Yeah, I was going to say, as we go off to hunt ourselves a Hipper. I do! Protected by an aircraft. Well, punish him then. Shoot it down. No aircraft for you. Yeah, I don't know that, I don't know, I don't know if we'll ever see Spain in the game. I mean, if we do, it'll be kind of limited, I think. And now we're in dangerous territory because he has torpedoes. So we need to take out torpedoes and punish broadsides. So I'm gonna feint one way. Ouch. Then we're going to turn the other way. Nope. I think we're gonna die. Woo! The feinting didn't work. In fact, I almost fainted completely off the face of the map. Still not a bad game, though. No, we're doing alright. Our team is not doing that well. Well, we're doing alright, too. Never mind. Scratch me for being a negative Nancy. Just a touch upset by this Iowa, and the fact that I'm not going to have a whole lot of hit points left by the time this is all done. Ugh. And they're Baltimore. It would have been nice to be able to catch him too, but our Leningrad, oh, their Leningrad gunned down our Akatsuki. Ugh. Commonwealth, Italy, Poland. I think the Commonwealth will probably see more ships from. I don't know if we'll see a full line or not. I don't know if they ever had enough ships to have a full line. He's island abusing like I was. Nice if I could get these shells over the top of said island. It'd also be nice if I knew exactly where that Iowa was. It'd also be nice if I knew where the Gajimata was. It'd also be nice for a number of things. It'd be nice to win the lottery, too. If I won the lottery, you guys would see a lot more content. Okay. How far up do I have to aim to get this over the island? Too far. Holy shoot. I am so glad he is steaming not towards me. I am also extremely glad that he is aimed elsewhere. Break line of sight. That's what I'm hoping for. I say hope for, but... Stealth? This way I've got island cover. Huh? Baltimore, Baltimore, Baltimore. Oh, Billy. One of two things is gonna happen here. That was a godsend. Now I need to convert this into kills. Oh! Whew! We live! Oh, man. Just cost you a couple of legs. I didn't cost you anything. You cost yourself a couple of legs. Well, some other guy cost you a couple of legs anyway. Oh man. Well, that was a pretty intense fight. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we're gonna throw up the stream schedule real quick. We've still got about 50 minutes to go. I'm just gonna look up something real quick on my computer. So stare at the stream schedule for a real brief second here while I check this out. Again, our next one is going to be the 1st of February, which, what day is that? That's a Thursday. So, we have, I need battles. Okay, we can roll destroyers or cruisers here. So, let's a lot of people asked for Gremiashi in previous ones, so we're gonna bring Gremi out. This is your typical gunboat and DD captain. Gremiashi has a very different playstyle from most other ships. So, yes. Got everything up here. We do. Yes, more streams. Fear not, for there will always be more. We are up-tiered. It's whatever Greenwich Mean Time is -6 is Central Standard Time. So I have no idea what time that is where you're at. It's midnight in the UK. I think it's 1 a.m. in Germany. Hey Moon Puma, what does Gremiashi mean? Ready, go. Consulting our local Russian, who is Sparta Reborn. Do I have Admiral Hipper Peacekeeper? I hardly see anyone playing it. I don't. I used to. I sold it when I got Prince Eugen in the Christmas crates. So, to me, it wasn't really worth keeping it around when I had basically the same ship already. But I think Hipper's a fine ship. It's an awful lot like the it's an awful lot like the Ron and the Hindenburg, and that it has really good AP. But Puma is funny. He goes to Gulag. It's true. CET is +7 from Central Standard Time. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Thunderous. Is it Thunderous? I forget. I can never keep them all straight because they all have different meanings. They're really cool. What do you think about the prospect of playing the French CV in WoWs in the upcoming future? If it's not Commandant Test, I don't want anything to do with it. Although Commandant Test is seaplane seaplane tender, so Thunder. Okay, there you go. Well, let's get our thunder on, shall we? Noisy? That's not nearly as good. That's like saying Gnevny means butt hurt. Which is technically true, but really kind of meh. Okay. Yeah, Hipper's DPM, if they improved it, it would be a fantastic ship, but I also think it would be very overpowered if they improved it. 3:18 a.m., so it's 8:19 where I'm at now. PM. So whatever that translates to, that math hurts. 4, 5, 7 hours. Grumpy Cat, remember to stay off the fridge. No. I am in the ship called Thunder. I will definitely be on the fridge. Leave me alone. Oh, there's 2 carriers in this match, too. Lame sauce. Maybe I can go nuke one real quick. That would be funny. That would actually be really funny. So Gremiashi's guns have, like, the worst turret traverse of any ship that has this level of maneuverability. That's okay. Our Russian bias guns will, provide much damage to sink all of the terrible fascists and imperialists. We'll just keep shooting at you, Congo. I'm not doing, like, gobs of damage, but if you're going to continue to ignore me, I'm just going to keep charging straight into the back of your lines. And like the dirty submarine that I am, I will, do my best to sink whatever ship is there. Dive bombers coming in. They are coming in at a really, really bad angle. So we're just going to keep him at our broadside. Oh, torpedo bombers. We're going to prioritize them. Now, see, he's... No! I have my Soviet balance. You are not allowed to have it. And now you will die. I probably shouldn't be engaging like this, but they're obviously not paying attention, so... Because their carrier is back here, I am going to do my best to start him on fire and kill him. I will start on fire. We will get vodka-infused stellinium rounds. We will continue to do damage. Just repaired. A lot of stuff that's really far away. I think we're going to get ourselves a carrier kill out of this. I just need another fire. This would be a perfect ship and the perfect time to have incoming fire alert. But as you can see, this balanced boat is doing very, very good at, you know, harassing this carrier and avoiding incoming fire. So now he's on fire again, so let's just see if we can't rack up the fires and maybe, just maybe get a little bit closer. And we're going to throw on speed boost to make it even harder for those ships that are over there to hit us. And eventually I'm going to switch to AP here, because... it's so dirty. I don't even have to WASD. Get balanced! Tovarish! Balance! Go! Oh, we don't want to slow down, because I can't... Oh! How you like me now? Let's see if we can't go spot another one. Let's go engage Mr. Congo. Mrs. Congo. Although Miss is probably more accurate. Come on, Mr. Thunder, let's go. How to harass... Wow. So there's... The two of us together, I think, is what's causing this problem for this Congo. Because he's melting plenty quick. Hey! Stellinium infused rounds, go! Reverse other side, because battleship turrets. Go! I'm not saying that I'm traversing because of the battleship's turrets. I'm traversing because the turrets turn like a battleship's turrets. Oopsie daisy. Keep shooting, Minsk! What are you doing? Continue to engage. Things this Congo is regretting. Life. Existing. Life. Existing. Oh, for Pete's sakes! Oh, come on. I just want to kill some things. That's all I want to do. It's the emergent. Wait, what? Who's in chat? Who's in chat? I don't know who is in chat. Is indeed interesting, Jim. Different culture, language, background, history. Melting pot. Oh, do I? My plan for YOLOing a carrier tonight is canceled. Oh. Oh, is that you? Is that you that... Are you Cree 1964? We're gonna use this island to try and sneak in a little bit closer to this Fiji, and then maybe we can get some of our balance rounds off. Oh! Well, hello! Well, there's the... Oh, that's a Queen Elizabeth. That's a far cry from the, Far cry from what we had earlier. Oh no, I'm hydroed! Whatever will I do? I'll just pop out here and... hopefully catch a Fiji basically broadside. Or not. Yay! I stole a kill! The carrier is somewhere around here too, because he's hovering aircraft. My guess is he's up over there, so... A wild Gremiashi in its natural environment. I'd like to thank this Fiji for his smoke. It was very generous of him to leave it here so I could engage this broadside Queen Elizabeth and disappear off the face of the earth. I am no longer here. Like magic vanishing trick. Now, Gremiashi, and I'm sure I'm playing it wrong, but Gremiashi's torpedoes are actually really good. Oy! Ah, screw it. What's the worst that could happen? We're gonna go ahead and we're not going to shoot anymore. We're gonna see if we can't, like, YOLO rush a Colorado or something. Just because I'm looking for a good challenge. And we'll continue to engage this, well... Yeah, we're waiting for that. Miss me! Minsk and I are definitely on a mission here. We'll just keep engaging the Queen Elizabeth. And if this Colorado doesn't turn, I might very well die, and I really don't care. Oh, he's not even shooting at me! Well, the Queen Elizabeth is. Your accuracy is terrible, Queen Elizabeth. Okay, that hurt. Ouchies! I don't think that's gonna kill him, so that was dumb, but whatever. I don't care. Oh, we got him! We made it work. That was a good trade. I'm good with that trade. Oh, I'm actually, the only mod that I'm running is actually the, it's from Aslane's mod pack. It's the mod for the, it's the premium port mod that turns it to daytime. The crosshair and stuff, if you search my YouTube channel for crosshairs, team panels, and more, oh my, you will actually get a video that explains what crosshair I'm using, and I think that's probably the best way to explain that, actually. Who is that? That was yeah. But basically, the crosshair is static number 9 from from the in-game crosshairs. I don't know if I can show that in-game. Maybe I can. I can! So if you go to your in-game settings, go to Controls, select Crosshair. You can see this is static number 9. You just click right here where it says Type, and you can change it from whatever you want. You can also use Dynamic too if you want, but I'm not a fan of it personally, the dynamic stuff. But let's see here. Question was asked. I can either save credits for Shiratsuyu or I can save them for the Benson. Which would I take? I would take the Benson personally. I think the Benson is a fantastic ship, and I think the U.S. line is very good. Neither one of them are going anywhere, so let's not kid ourselves. It's not the end of the world if you don't get them both right away. But I would say the Benson is probably the easier line to grind up right away. So that would be the one that I would choose. But the Japanese destroyer line is a fantastic line too, so... That was totally worth that YOLO rush, too. Totally worth it. Of course, Gremiashi carrying it through, so... We should at least be second on the team. We're not first. Hey, Mr. Jordan Reynolds, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, first on the team. Sweet. Hey, that time we made money. I'm not sure Akizuki is really worth grinding to in its current state. It's really kind of a weak ship right now. Shu23, smile, you're on candid camera. I'm glad you love my videos, and I'm glad that it has helped you out a lot, and I hope that other people are finding the information useful and are also enjoying it. Ooh, what captain is on? Oh, okay. So we had a good game in Gremmy. Let's... Huang He. How about no? Yeah, we're gonna ignore those over there. Those are them pesky friendships. We're not allowed to see them. Well, you can see them in port, but I can't play them. Let's see. You know what? Let's take out Ernst Gade. This was actually a pretty good ship the last time I played it as well. Good game. Whoever that was in the chat. That was in the enemy aircraft carrier. Who was in the enemy aircraft carrier? That's what I want to know. Identify yourself. Yeah, well, I think that rush works really, really well for certain ships and playing against them. Colorado's a pretty good ship to do it too, when you have torpedoes that can actually nuke one from full health. I got lucky, to say the least. I mean, I died, so I didn't really get lucky, but I got plenty lucky with that. Oh my goodness, I don't have premium consumables on. This will be fun. Okay. Well, good game, Jay. Sorry to put you out of the game real early. It was definitely good to see you there. I'm sure you didn't feel that way, but I felt that way. So, you know what? I'm starting to notice more and more that people are starting to recognize me in game, so that's a good thing. I don't know if any of you guys saw my my video on what the next two lines are, and if you don't, it's German and Pan-Asian destroyers. So those are the next two lines. But in that video, I made comment there was somebody that was. There was somebody that pointed out that someone was actually, like, uploading my content to YouTube. I was like, I don't know if I should be insulted or or happy because I've made it and people think my content is worth re-uploading and calling it their own, or unhappy because insulted because they feel that nobody cares about my content and that nobody would notice it being re-uploaded. Either way, unfortunately I had to file a DMCA claim against it, but I still have more yet to file. So they're not quite done yet with the DMCA nonsense with that channel, unfortunately. But I'm kind of excited to do the German destroyer videos. I mean, there's some interesting ships in the line. See, I'm already detected. By what, I don't know, but it would be nice if he would just give himself up. Ujin. Hey, buddy. Oh, if he's gonna get turned around in time or not. And look at that torpedo dodge. Torpedo beats! Aye! It's an American! We're gonna pop it, because... Aye. Well, it does good damage. I mean, the HE on this ship does really good damage. It's just... the reload is so slow with these 6-inch guns, which makes perfect sense. They're 6-inch guns. They shouldn't reload very quick. But... oh, hello. Howdy doody. Using that very balanced hydro on a destroyer to troll another destroyer with hydro is quite comical. Unfortunately, it's only going to last for 6 more seconds. Fortunately, that might be enough for them to damage him enough that when I get around this corner, I can poke him and... oh, Nikes. That was rude. Yikes. I am probably going to die from this. If I don't die, it was nice. Oh! Well, it appears the Germans have survived to fight another day. However, not having an engine for another 20 seconds, when he's coming back around, always a disadvantage. Oh, I hit somebody with something. I think I found him. I think I did. Rip. Goddamn YouTubers. Oh, no. I would love to not be detected by those aircraft, but nah, joke's on me. Oh! Slamming on the brakes. See, this is a disadvantage because 20 seconds from now, I would normally have a smoke screen come up, but because I am currently not playing with with premium consumables, that is exceptionally difficult to accomplish at this juncture. Ugh. So the New Mexico is turning away. And... yeah, see, I thought so. And what do you want to bet? There's a Bodie McBoatface around the bend. If he's not around the bend, he will be shortly. We are no longer detected. Most excellent. I am back to being detected again. Not excellent. Well, this has all been fun and games, just one minor problem. That's been the presence of aircraft ever since. Oh, I need somebody else to come up here and root out Mr. Bodie McBoatface. Leave me to my own devices here. Gosh dang it. What is detect? Oh, yeah, him. Well, I'm probably dead from random shot from somewhere. Or from carrier automat drop. And I can't even engage any targets. Oh! What? Lavanish, please. There is an Omaha coming around this bend here. The question is what side, and is it going to really matter? And the answer is unequivocally no. Gosh dang it, go away! This dude's aircraft is super freaking annoying. I suppose that's the reason why he's there, right? There's Bodie. He's out doing Bodie McBoatfacey things. Okay, well, Omaha is right there. So if I was in Omaha, what would I do? Well, I would probably charge the last known location of the two destroyers that, you know, were there. He seems about as interested in that as, well, nothing at this point. That the smoke screen! Oh yeah, he's sailing away already. I don't think we're going to be able to do much of anything else this match. I think this is what we get. Because there's just not enough, just not enough, you know, I think we'll try. Peacekeeper, Little White Mouse are your go-to reviewers. Well, that's sweet. I like that. Of course I would like that. Duh. I don't think our ability to dodge is going to last too much longer. I feel obligated to point that out. Especially with this Nicholas attracting all of the attention. Like, yo, dog, I'm right here. Shoot at me. Homeboy, I only have 600 hit points. Quit attracting ships over to us and aircraft over to us. Please. Thank you. Dang it. What? The amount of sense this makes is 0. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna laugh if I manage to survive this even just a little bit longer. Bodhi! There he is! Get him! He's out of my range. That stinks. Well, Nicholas is off in charging land. I'm off and probably going to die if I stay here too much longer land. Nope. Well, this is a mistake. The amount of sense that this makes is zero! Abso-freaking-lutely zero! Nope, now I'm dead. What?! What is going on?! What is this madness?! Oh, the Fuso finally got the kill! What? That is like 4 freaking dodges. Oh man, that was like, oh. Like 4? That was, wasn't that good of a game, but it is what it is. We managed to dodge every single aircraft attack, but we lived way too long. RNGesus was very strong, except for the fact that we ended up not living through the whole ordeal, but is balanced to flourish. Oh, and the New Mexico only has 3,000 hit points. Can you imagine what would have happened if I would have had, like, one fighter squadron in the area to, like, dissuade them from being there? That would have been so funny. That would have been really funny, because then they would not have had to worry about constantly dodging. It could have just run, and then their aircraft wouldn't keep spotting me. But when his fighter squadron was hovering over top of me, it was like, well, there's nothing I can really do except for pray that I can do enough damage. So, I don't know if you guys saw what I was doing there or not, but to really take advantage of the dive bomber camp mechanics, when dive bombers are coming in to... Boy, excuse me, I keep hiccuping. Actually, keep belching. When the dive bombers are coming in to drop their bombs, if you slam on the brakes in a destroyer and it's quick enough, they will miss like that all the time. The RNG will screw them out of getting... Wow, that hurt him a lot. But screw them out of basically getting the drops. So we had a Fuso game. Citadel BB, we should be hard no matter what, considering range and belt armor. Yeah, but it should still be punished to sail broadside with the BB. I would agree. I don't think British battleship citadels are more rare than German ones. Maybe, but I don't know. We'll have to see what ends up happening. we'll have to see what ends up happening with the French line when they come out. But I really don't think it's an issue because they take a lot of normal pens, and yes, they can heal a lot of normal pen damage back. But I don't see it as being a huge problem, in my opinion. But I've been told I've been pretty biased, so. Land Warrior, you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that I told them how to avoid bombs, because welcome to my YouTube channel. I tell people these kinds of tips. They keep coming back for more. That is good. I like it when they come back for more. Ooh, Bootski. Bootski, you should just YOLO rush the Bayern, because you're not gonna kill it with circling around in circles, dropping torpedoes. Des Moines? No. I think we've got no choice, because we're almost to the end of the stream here. So you know what that means. That means we need to go revisit the the Monty. Yeah, there you go, Mootski. Get in close to him. Uses dispersion against him. This is a perfect attack run. Yes. Launch! Nummer 1! Los! Los! I thought we were gonna get a second hit off on there. And if his torpedoes are true... Yeah. That's a good trade. It's not gonna help us win, but... Antenna! Tradition is tradition. Tradition! Alright, well, let's go back to port. I will mentally prepare myself for all that is what is about to occur. Hopefully not severe potatoing. So Montana, starting to see more carriers, so I switched back to the AA Guns Mod 2 from the secondary Guns Mod 2. I just... Too many carriers are starting to come in, and not having a full anti-aircraft suite really hurts. But when you have 7.5K, it helps, I promise. Didn't know someone was stealing my videos. Yeah, it's true. I think it's just one of those random channels that just uploads things, and with YouTube's recent change to their policy on monetization, where you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and I think it's like 4,000 hours of watch time or something like that you can't monetize. I think a lot of people are starting to pick up videos now just to get the views to go, but unfortunately for this person, I'm a little bit more aggressive about filing DMCA stuff than most would probably want me to. Well, like I said in my video, my channel update video, you know, it would have been one thing if they came and asked. I probably still would have said no, but I probably would have just told them to take it down through a message, as opposed to just filing the DMCA stuff. But because they didn't even bother to ask, I don't care. You can eat the DMCA. If you are at tier 7 in the Pan-Asian DD and you haven't realized that your torps can't hit DDs, what will you say about the player base? Yeah, bad. Well, that's okay, though. No, I think it's only... It used to be 10,000 lifetime views. They just recently changed it. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch time. And I want to say... Well, here, let me see if I can't find the email. Because I actually have another YouTube account. However... Yeah, 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers in the past year. I have another account that I post all my racing videos on, and it was monetized before, but they ended up axing the monetization on it, obviously, because it's not going to have the watch time that this one does. So I think his YouTube is epic World of Warships gameplay. I could be wrong. No. I don't think that's not the one that's copying mine, if that's what you're wondering. My YouTube channel itself is my YouTube channel itself is Whiskey's Gaming Lounge. That is in the... Should be able to find a convenient link to that. Oh, come on. How do you deal with Yamatos in a battleship? Run away. No, you can't run away. Basically, my recommendation is to YOLO rush. Always. We're gonna stay stealthed up on this Yamato because he's angled just enough to be annoying. I do have a second channel for my autocross stuff. It is if you just search for UrPeaceKeeper, it'll come up. It's the one with it's a 2009 Mustang. Yamato HE for the lose. What is it with battleship players and HE these days? Vicky, I make no promises about playing any ships after this because I realize I started 5 minutes late, but this battle very well could take up that time. So, just kind of depends on how much time we have left. 5,800? Huh. Come on, guns, reload a little bit quicker. He's gonna go forward. Yeah, I was gonna say, he'd be stupid not to go forward. Oh, he's dead in the water now! Uh-oh! Things that are about to hurt. What?! Apparently I've used up all my RNGesus love. Man, that's isn't that just something? Oh. Alright, well, let's little damage. Need to not put this broadside into the side of the Moskva. As tempting as it is, though, because he is officially blocking my view of this broadside Yamato. Pain and suffering. I guess we just need to keep pushing because apparently RNGesus does not like me. And of course. Because Hindenburg is indeed balanced. Very balanced. Varish, please. At this point, there's no point in trying to shoot at that Hindenburg, because if he's even remotely paying attention, there's no way I'm going to be able to hit him. However, this Des Memes could be a good time if I could get my guns reloaded in time. Oh, he's gonna successfully evade that. Chungmu Torps, they hurt. They're 10.5K. We're going to go ahead and avoid that. Come on, guns, reload! Who wants to place bets on whether RNGesus screws me or not? Well, I'll take it. Stop, Hindenburg, please. Finally! It only took me like 12 freaking shots to get. At this point, I really just want this Hindenburg to die. But like I said, the way he's ducking and weaving against these other guys... Goodness freaking gracious. Go away, Hindenburg! Jesus freaking criminy! Huh! Woo! Let's take this moment to praise all that is holy in the world and be thankful that we are still alive somehow. Those were the Chungmu's torps. The Chungmu's torps were, they're 10.5K, but they have, like, 0 detection at all. It's 0.8 kilometers, I think, is the detect range on them. So with a big island between us and this stupid friggin' Hindenburg, hopefully we can put ourselves in a position to punish broadsides like we should be doing. I say that, and then it ends up being, you know, healthy dose of nope. There's a big old island between us and this stupid Hindenburg, so that means as long as we don't completely potato everything up from here, like Notzering, that would be something that would potato this up. Really? I'm gonna say. The Hindenburg's trying, though. Really? Really? Yeah, buddy. All 4. Oh, look at that balance boat. Ouch. I'm dead. Officially dead. Oh! And I might not be dead! And I'm not yet dead. Screw you, Hindenburg! Screw you! We're just gonna go beach ourselves. Oh my god, that is so annoying! Hindenburg, please! It's so annoying! Stop! Stop it! He does! It's so crazy! If he's not the #1 guy on their team, he deserves to receive, like, negative reputation points for all of the crap that he is currently putting in. Oh, that's a dead Missouri. If I ever saw one, or a very damaged one. Yeah. Higuero, just shoot him. Like, seriously, just shoot him. There you go. Oh. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, he'd better kill him. You know, I should totally YOLO around the south side of this island and see if I can't catch this Hindenburg off guard. That's, yeah. Hindenburg's HE spam is so potent. And like, that was a ship that didn't need the quarter HE pen thing before. Really all it needed was just a slight tweak in its bounce angles on its AP, or maybe a higher penetration value, and it would have been fine. Legitimately fine. But because they decided, nah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to give it quarter HE pen, it is extremely ridiculous. I'll take things that would be nice to delete for 1,000. However, RNGesus has not been in my favor tonight. Izumo is going to go ahead and engage him, so ruining all opportunities for me to enjoy the same luxuries that he has. Again. Oh, man. And watch as none of those do any damage. Who called that one? Oh yeah, I did! This was the plight of every single Montana captain forever. Now, when they expose broadsides like that, though, that's gonna hurt. Yep. How about half your hit points? How does it feel to lose all of your hit points? Because this is what it was like in the good old days. Because in the good old days, this is what we had to deal with. Oh, you want to angle in your Montana? Nah. Get balance, Tovarish. Oh. Yay, 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 yay. Well, those shatters hit the turret, so I'm really not that upset by that, but... Yeah, I deserve the fireproof on that. Screw that Hindenburg. He was the top of their team, and he deserved to be on the top of this team. He probably did, like, 400,000 damage in fires, but... Alright, well, that will be the last of our ships for tonight. Thank you guys for coming on out. Of course, here is the new February stream schedule. It's going to be put up on the Discord server, which if you're looking for the link to the Discord server, it is in the description to this video. And check that out. I will put it up there. It will also be the screen for if you come and find my YouTube channel and see it. It will be it'll always be present there. As soon as I get done scheduling the next one, this will be up there. I'll also try and figure out how to put it on the About page so that you guys that want to view it in text can see it in text. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream, and as with always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for coming out and watching. Tonight we hit a all-new high. We had 151 or so at the peak, and we hovered above 120 pretty much the entire stream, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate it. Have a good night.